This episode of Fragbox TV is brought to you by
the world's most beautiful nano reef tanks. Start your reefing adventure at reefcasa.com.
And this is probably one of the coolest videos I think I've ever shot. We just set up our macro lens on the tripod and we caught them eating some planaria. So if you're dealing with planaria, like that, little flatworms on your glass, you can try those. And we don't get them often, quite. Reefing fam, what is going on? March and Tia here, Fragbox TV. And we have this little funky thing set up on our desk. We're making a YouTube short. We just got in some blue velvet nudies, nudie broncs, nudie branches, whatever you want to call them. Okay, before we get into it, Black Friday is right around the corner. If you want the best possible deal, you want to secure stock, and you want to get a deal early, email me, fragboxcorals@gmail.com if you're looking for Neptune. I don't know if they're doing a sale, but let's say AI, Ecotech, Kessels, Aquaforce, whatever you need, the hardware that you want to get, you want to save some money, now's the time. Again, shoot me your wish list, and I'm going to give you the best possible deal early. It's fragboxcorals@gmail.com. Second, we have shirts. We have t-shirts. Check them out. Dun, da, da, da. We have some t-shirts. Now, how do you get them? Actually, I've also picked a winner for this tank over here. I'm going to announce that in another video. For the giveaway, thank you for giving us a cool idea for a video. Anyways, here are the shirts. They're very similar to what we wear in the shop with our Fragbox logo. They say Reefing Femme on the back. We have small, medium, large, extra large, extra large. How do you get one of the shirts? I'll put them up on our site. And now they're going to be expensive. Why are they going to be expensive? For two reasons. One, I don't want to sell shirts. I'm not interested in selling shirts. You guys want the shirts. They're going to be expensive because I'm going to take all the proceeds, all the profit from the shirts, anything that we make above and beyond what they cost, and we're going to use that to donate Reef Casa aquariums to classrooms across the world. I'll set up something on the site so you can apply. You send us a photo of the classroom and you, the kids, prove that it is a classroom. And then we'll send you a full saltwater kit, everything you need to get one of these running in the classroom. We did something like that last year in the summer with the school here locally, and I really love doing it, and I kind of want to share that experience and share these with everyone. So like I said, any profits we make from the shirt, we're going to charge about, I think, $50. So you get a shirt, but also you get a shirt, you give a tank. That's the idea behind it. Man, these things are really, really, really cool. I can't tell you how much fun I just had filming these. I want to do more videos like this. I want to do more. I'll share a little clip with it before the end of it. We got some new stuff in from one of our wholesalers locally. Tia's going to unbox in a moment, and we have a really good special as well. You know, I don't like to do sales too often, but these in here, it seems like today's video is all about pest management and flatworms. So these are some Springeri. They should be. There they are. Springeri damsels. Now I'm going to keep some for myself for our Fragoon here at the front of the store because they're really good at eating flatworms. So if you keep them in your tank, they'll eat just about all flatworms, and this is going to have a lot of acro. Acros are susceptible to flatworms, so we're going to load it up with those, and they're good for bio load, and they're inexpensive in blue. This weekend they're going to be only $15. We normally charge $50. Now please don't come here asking for all of them. We want to share. We only have a limited quantity, so that's going to be this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. If you come by, you can get those. We're going to do one more sale because I'm in a sale kind of mood. I just came back from Netherlands and I'm in a good mood. Our emerald crabs are normally $25. Hopefully I have some more in here. Maybe they're in this one here. There should be more. Should be like another 30 or 40. They're going to be on sale for $10. And then finally, Astrea snails. We do this special once in a while. There's about 150 in this bag. You can get these for $1.49. Our weekend specials. Okay, I'm back again. I feel like I was just in Europe, and now I'm back from Europe again. I didn't even finish, I just finished uploading season 2. We went to Poland. We went to, I think it was 7 or 8 videos. Me and my friend Patrick went over again to Vivarium in the Netherlands. In 5 days, we shot 15 videos, and they are just, I think it's some of the best content that you're ever going to see on this channel. I'm blown away by the stores. I got to connect a lot with this guy. I have a lot of respect for him. Julian Sprung, what up? Two Little Fishies, the creator, the man behind the product. He was there. He makes some like staples, and he's just a really down-to-earth, intelligent gentleman, and that was great. Got to see our friends over at Advanced Aquarium Consultancy. What up? So if you're in the United Kingdom, this should be, if it isn't already, the shop that you go to. They're great. And I knew Paul knew a lot. He's very knowledgeable. We went to this place called De Jong, which is just, my mind is blown with what they're doing over there. And I got to listen to him talk with one of the guys who manages the fish breeding. He has so much fish knowledge. I felt like I was in grade 1 and I was talking to a professor. He knows, like, out of the corner of his eye, he spots some little thing you wouldn't even look at twice, and he knows every single Latin name. And it's like, sometimes I forget because a lot of times we just joke around as friends. But the guy's got 36 years of experience under his belt. Like, he really knows a lot when it comes to anything to do with this. So I'm just very proud to call him a friend, and I'm humbled in his presence even more so after that experience. Okay, so now that we're all being all lovey-gushy, let me show you some bad. I like to show you bad on the channel because I like to keep it real, and I don't think any other channel out there is going to show you when a coral dies like this. Now, why did this coral die? I'm going to hover over it for 10 seconds. And in those 10 seconds, you should be able, or I hope that you're able, to tell me why we have a basically dead blastomussa here. If you're driving, Paul, if you're out there, Joe Chambers, Paul's son, if you're driving, pick up, stop looking at the screen, look at the road. If you're at work, look at your work. Okay, no, I don't care if you look at your work. But if you're driving, because I know a lot of people use this channel sort of as like a podcast. Maybe you just like really enjoy the sound of my sultry voice coming through your speakers on a Tuesday afternoon. So I'm going to present all videos from now. Hey, what's going on, my reefing fam? March here, and this is Fragbox TV. Now, if you said the blasto... Okay, I'm done with that voice. If you said the blasto was dying because it got stung by a torch coral, you would be 100% right. Why are they that close? Let me show you something here in the shop. Oh, I got a really good idea while I was away. So that's one of the things I really like about traveling, is time away from the shop really gives me a chance to reflect on the shop. And some of the best ideas I've ever come up with have come from 1, the staff, and 2, from the customers, and 3, from being away from the shop. And one of them is this. So I promise I'm getting somewhere with my little sidetrack here. I know we started talking about torches and blastos, and now we're looking at our board. At the top it says the Fragbox mission. Delight customers, go a step beyond what's expected, give every interaction your best possible service, love and care for each coral as if it was your own, leave the shop better than how you found it. Smiley face. We use this board to sort of track our duties throughout the day, who does what, how it's looking. We test our water, our alkalinity, calcium, nitrate, phosphate, again, clean the glass, feed the fish, clean the skimmers, check up, blah, 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 blah. In order of importance, we do those every single day. And at the top of it is this. It says, no war and fallen soldiers. All tanks. What does that mean? What does that mean, no war? Means we don't like war. War anywhere around the world is bad. But also, here, Corals Touch, we call that warfare. So no war means when you come in the middle of the day, you go through the tanks, because these corals just happen to move, and when you find a hammer stinging an acan right next to a chalice, he's about to get attacked on both sides. We're going to take him and we're going to move it. No war. Does that make sense? Now, this would be an example of war. This is bad. We don't want war, and now we have a casualty. There's absolutely no recovering in my experience from this. He's just hanging on. And I'm gonna, unfortunately, throw this coral in the garbage. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna give it to Tia, because sometimes miraculously, I don't know how she does it, she can revive a coral from basically nothing. When I would be ready to throw it in the trash, she'll take it home. So as you can see from the list, it's the second thing we check as soon as we walk in. The first thing we're checking is the salt. We check that first thing in the morning when we come in, all 5 systems, and also last thing in the day, because our salt happens to move. And number 2, no war and no fallen soldiers. Fallen soldiers, just the way the fish move in the current, things happen to fall. Sometimes they end up on the bottom. So we just do a scan of the bottom. We make sure nothing is touching, nothing is broken, nothing has fallen, and nothing is off of its plug. We'll go and frag and move. So, 2 very important things, because we have a duty to the corals to take care of them and give good husbandry. These things can't move on their own. If something is next to something else and getting stung, then it's up to us. Oh, damn it. It is there. Shoot. I told someone it was out of stock. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked on my own. This would be another example right here. Some torch coral. I'm not really sure why it's decided to do that. But I'm going to take it downstairs tonight with the bandsaw, and that's a pretty good chance I'm going to save those heads right around there. Why it happened to that head, that I couldn't tell you. So I like to show you that kind of stuff on the channel, show you that we're not perfect, stuff happens. That was easily avoidable. Super easy. We just had to literally separate them. So what I was trying to say is, when I'm away, the ideas that I have, I want to digitize this board. So maybe you guys can help me, because I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do it yet. Right now what we do is, when we want to add something, we print these out on our label maker. We take this, we have some magnets, and we cut this to size, and then we can kind of move stuff around. Let's say something needs to move, or something needs to get added. It's very simple. Well, no, actually that's the thing. It's not very simple. I got to print it out, cut the magnet, and then put it on there. While I was away, I was thinking, you know, I'd really like to grab a glance at the board when I'm not there. And I asked the staff, send me a photo or text me this. And I also want to make changes. Or maybe I want someone to do something, or it'd just be nice to sort of have an eye on this. So my idea was, after going to De Jong, I noticed that they had screens set up. Is what if I just turn this into a TV? And then on the television, I can run maybe an Excel sheet, and then I can put all these things. I can change stuff from a OneDrive or Google Drive on the fly from my phone or a laptop. I can also see who's doing what. Right now we do it color-coded, so Tia's orange, Ray's yellow, Mark's blue, I'm black, Kavina's green, Ray is pink, Eli's blue. Again, a different color blue. So it's a little bit confusing, but that way we can do names. So how do I do it? If anyone out there is technical, maybe you can give me an idea. Where I'm at so far is buy a 42-inch screen, turn it this way, run a cable from that to the computer, like an HDMI cable, and then have a second screen, so that when you want to input something, you come over to the computer, you open the Excel sheet, you type in whatever you're doing, and then that's going to pop up on that TV there. I'm sure there's a better way of doing it than what I just described. I'm not super techie. If you could please help, comment below. Maybe you have an easy way. I'm sure someone out there is going to say something, because you guys always give us ideas. What's new in the shop? Okay, so I want to get going on these rocks here for this tank. So Tia, probably maybe tomorrow if we have time. We have our clay that we ordered in. My friend Alejandro, the Colombian that used to work here, and he left. He went back to Colombia. He made all of our plugs. I still have maybe 10,000 left, but after I'm done, that's it. I gotta find a new plug supplier. He makes these out of this ceramic clay. So my idea was to kind of take the clay, make our own little rocks. He actually made these, but I can't get over the way they look. See their silly faces, looks like it's yelling at you. And 3 holes is not enough. I want a way to have frags next to the colony. So look, let's say I want to keep this colony here, which is our Acropora bonsai. Where are you? Oh, where'd it go? Bonsai Velita. But I don't want to sell the colony, but I want to offer frags close to it. So my idea is to make a rock, drill some holes in it, and then have the frags next to it, so that if you like the colony, you can just grab the frags available right next to it. So why didn't I drill this rock? Because when I tried, this rock that I have here would just shatter. And I really like the way the scape came out on our Fragoon. It's going through kind of its ugly phase right now. This is typical of any Marco rock, or even live rock, setting up a new tank. So it's really just going through that kind of browny, kind of ugly phase. That's what we call it. Eventually it's all going to go purple. Underneath you can see these white patches. That's where our colony was, like this. Isn't that funny? It's kind of like a bikini tan. But anyways, the idea is, again, use that rock, and I can pre-drill it so I can get all the holes that I want in it, and then I want to make it look super natural. I'm going to give this project to Tia just because she's really good with her hands and she's artistic. And I know that if she does it, it's going to come out really good. The staff did really well while I was away. Everything looks more or less the same way I left it. Glass is a little dirty, but you know what? I cannot complain. Okay, let's see what we have in here. Astrea snails. We have some cowries, gold ring cowries. These are awesome for eating algae, and plus they just look really cool. We have some scarlet hermits. I have a really nice size horseshoe crab. Caitlin Mueller, if you're out there watching, I know you emailed us about one. There you go, actually perfect size. And we have also some turbo snails. They're called rough turbos, they're a little bit different. Our signature spiny trochus, we always have these in stock. For fish, I see a scarlet wrasse, a green clown goby, a firefish, a bicolor blenny, a 6-line wrasse. Those Springary damsels we're going to do our special on. a Hector's goby, another fire goby, a yellow chorus wrasse, and I think that's it. Oh, maybe another Hector and another yellow watchman and some other fun goodies. I think there might be some more fish in here. We're doing an ORA order. If you want any of the designer fancy clownfish, go on their site, orafish.com, I believe. I'm going to try and get some of the macroalgae people asked us about. Those are going to come next Tuesday. But if you want to pre-order, if there's something that you're after in particular, just shoot us an email and we can bring that in for you. Oh, I didn't realize we had these. I have a captive bred flameback and a nice little chalk bass. I didn't realize these were actually in here. Duh. I think I just ordered a little bit extra. What else can I tell you? What is going on, Mr. Frog Spawn? Interesting. Okay, that's not good. Yeah, Black Friday, if you guys are looking for anything, please, again, email me because we don't do rain checks. So if it sells out, you're not going to get it at the discounted rate later. A lot of these companies, they tell us what we can sell stuff for. But if you email me early, I'm not allowed to advertise lower prices, but you are allowed to email me. And I can't say enough, just email me because you're part of the reefing fam. And they can't tell me what to sell things at to family members. Sorry, companies. Let me show you some lawn tentacle anemones. I don't know what the point of this video was, but it ended up just being a big old vlog sort of update, which kind of sounds like what our entire channel has become. But I have some really nice nems and they're on the site right now. They're half off because I need the room for fish. And a lot of times I'll buy stuff just because I like it personally, and then it gets here and then that's it. Like, we don't sell a ton of acro, but I love acropora. But really what I could do is just shut this down and fill it with LPS, or just take the whole tank out, and our profit and revenue would probably increase because I'm not keeping acro. But just personally, like I really like them. That's why I keep ordering them, but they don't sell the way they used to. I don't know if it's pricing or they're too big now that tanks have gone smaller. And yeah, they're looking good though, because these have been here now a couple weeks. The color is looking really nice on them, especially a lot of these tenuous. But like I said, they're not super popular, not like they used to be. I find that the really inexpensive frags sell, like $10 frags, and then the really high-end stuff also sells. So what I was saying before I sidetracked myself was that these anemones that we have here a lot of them are half off on the site, kind of like an early Black Friday special. Oh my god, look at this micro one. Somebody want this? Again, email me. You can have this baby nem for $10. It's a little bubble tip. And I think I put them on free shipping. So how does that free shipping special work? If you ever see anything on our site for free shipping, if you buy that, your entire order ships for free. So you get to skip the $30, $40, or even $50 shipping fee by buying a free shipping item. Your whole order will ship for free as long as it's minimum $150. And why do we do that? Because there's the cost of the box. We're subsidizing the shipping, so I'm losing on the shipping. So by spending at least $150, you get the free shipping. We win because we're still able to make something, and everyone wins. So my the new fragger here, Leandro, I think he's almost level 3. Look at I'm going to show you some of the stuff he fragged over the weekend while I was gone, and his fragging has gone so good. Like, I can't tell if I fragged it or if he fragged it on a lot of the pieces, like these blastomusas, these ones here. I think he did all the blastos while I was away. Even on acros, like, I can't remember if it was him or me. He really picked it up quite quickly. This one over here. It might help that he is my cousin, actually my first cousin. And then the first time I told him that, I was like, yo man, you're doing really good, man. You're fragging like it's me. And he looks at me and goes, it's in the blood. And he gives me like this stupid gang sign. But he's doing great. Look at these blastomusas. Flawless, with the exception of that like torch tentacle getting dangerously close. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna practice what I preach. Why is there a torch coral here? He can kill the blastos, he can kill the blastos, he can kill the acan and the acan. So he shouldn't be here. So we're going to move him over where somewhere he's going to be a little bit happier. Here, be friends with this other torch, which looks really nice and is not getting any love, because what I find is rare corals like this just go unnoticed because a lot of people don't know what they're looking at because they're rare. So this is a type of Euphyllia cristata. So this is actually a micro torch. The heads will stay stubby and they'll stay short, and they grow many little heads. So it's very different than your traditional torch coral. People always ask for frags, but let me show you. I'm just going to slightly bother it by closing it here. Where am I going to frag this thing? There's nothing to frag because the heads are so. Can you see there on your camera? See how tight they are? It's almost as like almost as if it's like a wall torch, but it's not, because Glaburensis doesn't come in a wall kind of format the way we see in the Ancoras on the like on the hammers. And here's another one I have, and the color is just really something else. Look at this, it's almost like purpley black with a glowing orange tip, and that's the same. If you're looking for it on the site, number 32, and that one that I just bothered over there would be number 10. These are pieces that if they don't sell, they're gonna end up going in the display tank because they're just cool, and I like collecting kind of hard to find rare corals like that. I've added a couple recently, but I want to wait and do like a full-on update on this tank here, so I could not pass up this. I'm usually not into keeping like super big meaty LPS corals, but something about this Indophilia was calling my name. The Rhodactis over here, I've actually really started bouncing. I'm getting nice color and growth finally on the Forest Fire digitata. This is a piece that's just always, I don't know, I just never been able to really grow it. I can keep good color. Fish, you're getting in the way, but I haven't really been able to grow it. Some bubble coral. Not like the most spectacular, but it's cool. Ray, one of the guys that work here, had a blue hammer, so I decided to keep it. And I found this other funky blue-green one that has some yellow iridescence in the mouth. A red flower pot right up there behind the blue pineapple tree, and then this one nice big centerpiece acro. I just wanted something that's gonna grow like sideways, but at the top. So that's about it for that tank. I'll do a proper update, kind of walk you through plans and what I'm thinking. And I think that's it. We'll wrap up this one. Again, email me if you want a deal. We have some floor models, Reef Casa ones here on special. If you're looking for one of these tanks, you can always just hit up Paul, like I said, at Advanced Aquarium Consultancy in the UK. He does have just about every model in stock right now. And that's it. If you guys like the episode, subscribe, give us one of these, and we'll see you back here on the next episode of Black Friday, early Black Friday. What did I say? I don't know what that is. That a coupon code? You watched all the way to the end? I don't know what I'm saying. Try. Maybe go on the site and try a coupon code early, what was it? Early Black? I don't know. Okay, bye for now.